welcome to yet another edition of BitsToBillions, the unicorn story. We're in the offices of Groww, a startup founded 6 years ago to make investing easy. In 2016 you quit, 2017 is when you started up Groww, and 2018 I think is when that landmark Flipkart Walmart deal happened. So can you take us through the timing and on hindsight, did you get it right?
So I think timing, you asking timing about Flipkart or timing about Groww?
Timing of your Flipkart exit and your starting up phase of Groww.
See, we did not time our exit from Flipkart based on Flipkart's journey. It was more our personal journey. I think when I joined Flipkart, I was very clear. Okay, I'll work for 2 years, but I kind of extended for 3 years, and all four of us were basically during the time when Flipkart was just taking off. Flipkart converted from retail to Flipkart marketplace, and then a lot of new initiatives, a lot of new folks also joined. So overall, I think for us it was more like our personal timing than Flipkart's timing of Walmart.
And all of you kind of decided at the same time, or you decided and then you went up, Acha Harsh, I'm planning to do this, Neeraj, I'm planning to do this, Ishan, I'm planning to do this.
It was a good journey. So I was working with Flipkart. I was looking at Flipkart marketplace. I was one of the first product managers there building. And then there was one day an interview was scheduled, a product manager interview. Jain is like, there are a lot of Jains, right? But then I see this guy, and Harsh and I know each other for since 2005, almost 17 years. So we worked our first jobs together in ATM systems, and we're like, okay, hello, and then he stopped the interview because it was not fair to kind of interview if you know somebody. And when Harsh came in Flipkart, I think you spent 1 year there peacefully before I...
before we spoke 1 year, but yeah.
That's a pretty
My
short
plan was
stint.
to spend longer. I had come from US.
But
I thought
he lured you
3 years.
away.
Yeah, so I think the whole environment in Flipkart and the kind of exposure you got there was very entrepreneurial. Right from day-to-day work.
Yeah, I mean, Flipkart Mafia is pretty huge, right?
And then Lalit happened one day.
So I asked him that, ये सोच रहे हैं, मतलब I'm planning to start up. What do you think? He wanted to stay for 2 years, I think, right? Kisne car lease bhi le li thi and all that. I had to kind of get rid of everything. But then, so then he came that way, like, let's start something. We started brainstorming.
Do your parents use Groww?
Oh yeah, I do.
They do?
No, my parents don't do. No, my parents are very kind of, my dad is a farmer. Very, very kind of.
Tell us about that. He's a farmer. Where is he based?
So my parents are from a very small village in Madhya Pradesh. And they are still there.
They're still there? How do they react to your successes? Does it matter to them कि Lalit ने unicorn बनाया?
They are stoic. They like, for them what matters is you create some positive impact in the world. They don't care about money. They still live very, very normal, very simple middle class life. Not even middle class life, and they're happy with it. So if I'm happy, they're happy.
Is your dad still in agriculture?
Yeah. So now he is kind of not so well. So he does not kind of do active.
So he had like his own land or holdings,
so we had our own farming, and then.
Which village is this?
So this is a very small village in Madhya Pradesh. It's near. It's a district called Khargone, and there's a village very small, Lepa. It's called Lepa. LEPA. You probably would not find it on Google Maps.
So how did you end up from there to IIT Bombay.
So I lived with my grandparents. They were in Khargone, is a district. So I studied with them. And luckily, my grandfather put me in a school, which was the only English medium. We just started with me. So it was
Student
luck.
number one, literally.
Not 42.
42, okay.
I was student number 42. It was like a first school and it kind of clicked. And then as school kept progressing, I also kept progressing till 12th standard. And then somehow I got to know about JEE and gave, and after 12th I went to IIT Bombay.
That's an amazing journey, Lalit. And
Luck, lot of luck.
and